Good afternoon, Waverly families. My name is Summer Edwards Fountain, and I am the proud principal of Waverly School. I have the pleasure of welcoming you to our family meeting today. I would like if you could please mute your microphones during this meeting. That will be very helpful. This meeting is being recorded for families who cannot attend, and a copy of the recording will be placed on our website. If you have any questions during the presentation, if you could please put those in the chat. And then if you have any questions, we will have a session at the end of the presentation that we will address. I would like you to note that my email address is listed on the screen, summer.edwards-fountain@clevelandmetroschools.org. You can use this to get in contact with me throughout the school year, and I will respond as soon as possible. I would like to talk about our priorities for this school year. Maintaining the health, safety, and well-being of our scholars and staff is definitely a top priority for us. We'd like to ensure exemplifying excellence in learning and teaching, still filled with joy and aligned to a coherent, unified core curriculum. Supporting our scholars, staff, and families as they adapt to new methods and rhythms of learning and teaching. Ensuring operational efficiency across the organization to encourage flexibility and financial health. Partnering with community organizations and leveraging local assets to more fully and equitably support our scholars and their families. You can read more about the reopening plan by visiting clevelandmetroschools.org website, and it is listed there on the screen for you as well. We are in this together, and together is always better. We are committed to maintaining the health, safety, and well-being of our students, families, and educators. We will support our scholars, families, and educators as we adapt to new methods and cycles of learning and teaching. We will provide regular communication about your scholars' progress. We will partner with community organizations to support our scholars and families. We are all learning to navigate through this new normal, and will continue to partner with you throughout the year. On the screen, you can see some important contact information. Our office secretary, Mrs. Leahy. Of course, myself, Mrs. Edwards, and I did list my email address earlier. Our assistant principal, Mrs. Hardaway. Our dean of engagement, Mr. Kimball. And our school nurse, Mrs. Hale. And you can contact them by the emails listed on the screen. Feel free to take a snapshot if you like with your phone. There are some other important numbers for the entire district. The district has created a hotline, COVID-19 hotline. That number is area code 216-838-WELL-9355. And you can contact that number and get any information concerning COVID and just some resources for you there. We also have our rapid response hotline information for you. IT for computer support, our multicultural, multilingual support. Any questions concerning school choice and enrollment, there's a hotline for that. Family and community engagement. Special Education Office, Project ACT for foster and homeless support. And then you can reach our main district number for any other district-related supports, and that number is 216-838-0000. And then, of course, don't forget about our community resources. United Way has a 24-hour number if you dial 211. There is a 24-hour suicide hotline. There is a domestic violence hotline, and there is an Ohio mental health crisis hotline. Our school office hours and visitation procedures. So our school office hours are from 8 to noon and then 1 to 4 o'clock. So the office is closed between 12 and 1. If you call during those times that are listed there, you can definitely reach our school secretary. Please call to make an appointment prior to visiting. We are strongly encouraging that you do that. Instead of just come into the building, if you could please call area code 216-838-7550. Visitors will complete a COVID-19 health screening and have your temperature checked prior to entering our building, and should always enforce the social distancing, maintaining 6 feet distance. And of course, all visitors are going to be asked to wear a face mask. And if you do not have one will be provided for you. For school supplies and other resources, CMSD has purchased remote learning kits, which will include school supplies and earbuds for your scholars to use during these first 9 weeks of remote learning. You will be contacted when these items are available to pick up from our school. Our Dean of Engagement, Mr. Kimball, will now continue with some more important information.
Hello, Waverly family. I'm Mr. Kimball, your Dean of Engagement and Student Support. My role as Dean of Engagement is to support our stakeholders and create a culture and climate in our building that is positive for everyone. Today, I'm going to introduce you to the resources and the things that are going to help you during this remote learning platform for the 2020-2021 school year. So we're going to start with Schoology. And Schoology is the remote learning platform that is integrated learning management solution, which provides course management, mobile learning, and support for communication. Schoology enables our scholars, parents, and teachers to engage with learning materials and their school community from the classroom and beyond. With Schoology, scholars can digitally submit homework assignments, review grades, participate in interactive discussions, receive announcements and feedback, take tests, write academic blogs, and so much more. As a parent, you will be able to view your child's activity and progress within the platform and communicate with the teachers. Shortly, you will learn how students and parents will be provided with username and passwords for these tools. Standard Remote Learning School Day for K through 12 is a standard instructional day from 8:30 a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. Students will have a formal class schedule Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, where they'll have synchronous learning classes for up to 180 minutes per day, and asynchronous learning, where it's homework for 160 to 180 minutes per day. On Wednesdays, family engagement, asynchronous learning, tutoring, office hours, and small group instruction will take place. And for preschool, up to 90 minutes of synchronous and 80 minutes of asynchronous learning. When supporting your scholars' remote learning, get back into the routine of school, making the bed, grooming, dressing, all of the things that create a schedule for the school day. School uniforms are not required for the first 9 weeks, but scholars should wear school-appropriate clothing during remote learning. Create a schedule with your child and make a commitment to stick with it. Structure and routine can greatly help your child from falling behind with assignments. Discuss your family schedule and identify the best times for learning and instruction, as well as family-oriented physical activity, such as walks outside. A family calendar or other visuals could be useful for keeping track of deadlines and assignments. Supporting your scholars' remote learning at home. Find a space in your home that's free of distractions, noise, and clutter for learning and doing homework. This could be a quiet, well-lit place in your dining room or living room or a corner of your home that could fit a small table if available. Supporting your scholars' social emotional wellness is greatly important. Watch for behavior changes in your child, excessive crying or irritation, excessive worry or sadness, unhealthy eating or sleeping habits, or difficulty concentrating, which may be a sign of your child struggling with stress and anxiety. Ask how your child is feeling and communicate what they may be feeling is normal. Identify opportunities for your child to be physically active during virtual and at-home learning. Reach out to school staff or myself for support. There's a family care plan. Over the next week, educators from our school will be calling families to assist in a variety of ways. Selecting your meal service option, technology support, locations for remote learning for scholars who need a safe space during the school day. Determining other areas where you may need support to make sure that you and your scholar are ready for remote learning. Meal distribution. We sure love to eat. Families have 2 meal service options to select from during the remote learning period. Meal pickup begins Tuesday, September 8th, 2020, from 10:30 a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. Once again, meal pickup begins Tuesday, September 8th, 2020, from 10:30 a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. Scholars will receive a letter in the mail with a barcode they must bring to the meal site to pick up meals. If you do not receive your letter in the mail, we can print it for you. Families must select one option to follow during the 9-week remote learning period. Options are available for all students, pre-K through 12, so the family will only have one pickup site for meal service. For meal distribution, option 1, pick up 4 days during the week. Grab and go meals service is available at all K through 8 sites and will distribute lunch and breakfast Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Once again, all K through 8 sites will distribute lunch and breakfast Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. On Tuesday, scholars will be given food for Tuesday and Wednesday. Once again, on Tuesday, scholars will be given food for Tuesday and Wednesday. In option 2, once a week pickup grab and go meals, available at 17 high school sites for once a week service of meals. All scholars, families, can go to the closest school building to their homes. The selection option determined through the family care plan, the school staff are to establish with every scholar and family. Here is a list of supports and resources available at Waverly. Through our Say Yes community, our wraparound community, our Detroit Shoreway community, there's plenty of options and plenty of resources to support you, your family, and your scholar. Don't forget to stay connected through our Instagram, school website, and Facebook. Social medias will be your greatest resource.
Hello, and welcome to our school, your school, Waverly Pre-K to 8 School. My name is Tina Hardaway, and I am proud to serve as the assistant principal here, where we learn, lead, and succeed. In just a few moments, I will take you on a virtual tour of our awesome school. Following the tour, families will have an opportunity to meet and greet teachers, so stay engaged and stay connected. Waverly is a CMSD Leader in Me school located at 1805 West 57th Street in the heart of the Detroit Shoreway community. So come on in. We're glad you're here. When you arrive, you must come through the front doors. Here, you'll be greeted by Officer White and then permitted to go into the main office where you'll meet our #1 secretary, Mrs. Leahy. In the main office, you'll also find the administrative team of our principal, Mrs. Edwards, the assistant principal, moi, Mrs. Hardaway, and the dean of engagement, Mr. Kimball. Also located in the main office is the clinic and the lovely Nurse Hale. Our great custodian, Mr. Bradley, is also nearby, making sure that we are maintaining a clean and safe environment. At Waverly, we have several related service and support staff members, such as Ms. Pugh, our school psychologist, Mrs. Bauer, our occupational therapist, and Mr. Kearns, a speech and language pathologist. Our PCIA teacher, Mrs. Barksdale, is also available for social emotional support, along with our partnered therapist from Beechbrook. Through these glass doors on the first floor are classrooms for scholars in pre-K through second grade. As you can see, these first and second grade classrooms have sliding doors for quick access to the extended learning area in the hallway. The extended learning area on the first floor includes workstations, seating, and a large Clever Touch with various interactive learning tools. Further down the hall, tucked in their own little world, is where our kindergarten and pre-K classrooms are located. Both grade level classrooms have state-of-the-art features designed with them in mind. Let's head on up to the second floor. Here is where you will find a few of our 3rd through 5th graders and all of our scholars in the 6th through 8th grade. As you can see, there's an extended learning area on this floor as well for students to complete assignments at workstations or collaborate in small groups. They also have a large Clever Touch mounted on the wall filled with innovative and engaging learning tools. Further down the hall, on the second floor, you'll find our multi-purpose project room available for all teachers. And right next to the project room is our new state-of-the-art library for our Library and Media Encore classes taught by Mrs. Brooks. As we move to the 3rd floor, you'll notice the showcase filled with amazing student artwork by scholars in Encore classes taught by Mrs. Hill inside our awesome new art room equipped with a kiln. On this floor, you'll find a few of our kindergarten through 2nd graders and all of our scholars in 3rd through 5th grade. Teachers and students on the 3rd floor also have the opportunity to enjoy all the amenities of an extended learning area with seating, technology, and engaging work. Mrs. Kraft, our motto lead teacher for our school leadership motto, is located on the 3rd floor. Here, we create work that promotes and produces the culture of our school based on the 7 habits of Stephen Covey's Leader in Me motto. As we return to the 1st floor, I'd like to point out our athletic showcase, where we display our sports trophies and photos of our Warrior Strong teams right outside the gym. Inside our amazing new gym, we host assemblies, morning meetings, games, events, and of course, physical education, the Encore courses taught by Mr. Jeter. Also on the 1st floor, near the gym, is our beautiful new music room with acoustic panels wonderfully designed for great sound created by scholars in Encore classes taught by Mrs. Burnett. Across from the music room on the 1st floor is our innovative cafeteria where breakfast and lunch are provided by Mrs. Santiago. As you can see, this is a great space for dining and engaging activities through technology. And yes, there are middle school lockers in this space. Why? So we don't take away from their extended learning area in their halls upstairs. Seems a little strange, I know, but it works well in our school environment. And finally, outside of the cafeteria doors, our scholars have a great space to sharpen their saw with outdoor activities. We hope you enjoyed the virtual tour. Students, we miss you so much. Clearly, these halls are not the same without you. But we're excited to know that we will see you soon online. Remember, we're in this together, so no worries. We're here for our Waverly families. And I believe Waverly educators can virtually do anything.